The California sun burned over Westbrook High as Ms. Amira Cole, 27, parked her old Honda in the teacher's lot. Her first job. Her first day. She stepped out, clutching a folder, and then a sharp hiss cut the air. A burst of cold water slammed into her chest. She gasped, stumbling back. Across the lot, 3 students laughed beside a running garden hose, spraying her again and again. At the nozzle stood Ethan Walker, the principal's son, his varsity jacket gleaming. "Just washing off the wrong color, miss." Phones lifted. Laughter echoed. Amira's blouse clung to her skin, her curls dripping. She looked around, dozens of students watching. Not one stepped forward. The hose kept hissing, like a snake striking over and over. The teacher's lounge went silent when she entered, clothes still damp, eyes steady. Someone whispered, "That's her, the new English teacher." A few looked away, others smirked. Moments later, a message buzzed on her phone, "Principal Walker wants to see you." His office smelled of leather and arrogance. He smiled thinly. "Ms. Cole, I heard there was a misunderstanding." "The boys said it was just water." Amira's jaw tightened. "Your son aimed a hose at a teacher and humiliated me in public." Walker leaned back, fingers steepled. "You're new here. Sometimes it's best to let small things slide." Her voice trembled, not with fear but fury. "Small things like racism?" He shrugged. "You can either teach, or make trouble. Your choice." That night, Amira sat on her couch, hair still damp, watching the video, 90,000 views in hours. Comments scrolled, "Can't she take a joke? She's overreacting." Her phone buzzed, a text from Amira Cole. "How's the new school, sis?" "Tough first day," she typed. Marcus wasn't just her brother. He was deputy superintendent of the entire district. The next morning, Amira walked through the courtyard. Whispers trailed her. Ethan leaned against a locker, grinned sharp. "Morning, Miss Cole. Need a towel?" She met his eyes calmly. "You'll need one more than I do." He laughed, but unease flickered. Minutes later, engines rumbled outside, 3 black SUVs pulling up to the gate. Out stepped Amira Cole, suit crisp, badge glinting. Behind him, district officers followed. The school froze. Principal Walker hurried out, face pale. "Deputy Cole. We weren't expecting." "No," Marcus cut in, "I'm sure you weren't." He walked straight into the main hall, students crowding the railings. "Yesterday," Marcus said, voice echoing, "one of your students assaulted a teacher with a hose while the principal called it harmless. We're holding the disciplinary hearing right now." He turned to Ethan. "You think you can soak someone's dignity and walk away dry?" Ethan stammered. I didn't mean." "Save it," Marcus barked. "Effective immediately, you're expelled." Gasps rippled through the hall. Then he faced the father. "And you, Mr. Walker, are suspended pending investigation." Silence. Phones recording. Justice at last. By afternoon, Ethan's locker was empty. The courtyard hose lay coiled, dripping into the drain. The announcement board read, "Zero tolerance for racism, district directive." In the auditorium, Amira stood before hundreds of students. "I didn't come here to punish anyone," she began. "I came to teach stories, about courage, respect, and empathy." Her voice softened. "But sometimes, life writes its own lesson. Yesterday, it used me as the page." Students shifted, eyes wet. Even the security guard looked down. "You can't spray water on someone," Amira said, "and expect to stay dry forever." Applause swelled, slow, then thunderous. Marcus watched from the doorway, pride in his eyes. "Guess you passed your first test," he said. She smiled. "And graded it myself." Outside, light rain began to fall, soft, forgiving. Amira stepped into it, unafraid. The same water that humiliated her yesterday now washed her clean. Behind her, the banner fluttered in the wind. Westbrook High, where respect begins.